The Super Media Bros podcast is a founding member of the OddPods Media Network. This episode of the Super Media Bros podcast is brought to you in part by Audible. Now I know what you're thinking. Super Media Bros and Audible? Yeah, that's a thing. Because like listening to our podcast, you can now listen to audiobooks on the go. We know that you have a busy life and that sometimes that gets in the way of sitting down with a book. But now you can take audiobooks with you on the road, if you're exercising, or if you just want to sit back and relax and have somebody read to you. As you know, we talk about bad movies on this podcast from time to time, and it just so happens that one of our favorite bad movies of all time actually has a book. It's called The Disaster Artist, and it was written by Greg Sestero and Tom Bissell. In fact, the audiobook version is narrated by Greg himself. Trust me, this is a really good one. But that's not the only book on Audible. There are literally thousands of titles that you can choose from. And we're offering up a free 30-day trial if you go to audibletrial.com/supermediabros. But audiobooks aren't all you'll find there. There are also podcasts, wellness programs, theatrical performances, A-list comedies, and exclusive Audible originals that you won't find anywhere else. Get your free 30-day trial today by going to audibletrial.com/supermediabros. That's audibletrial.com/supermediabros. Make your life just a little bit easier today with Audible.
Super Media Bros.
This may very well be the most random assortment of shit. And it's not like we're going off the usual path, but
yeah, honestly, like everything is all happening at once and it all fits our criteria, but we couldn't ignore one of these. I mean, they're all like topic worthy.
True. Welcome to episode 229 of the Super Media Bros podcast. I'm Richie.
I'm Devin.
And it's Morbin time, goddammit.
Okay, except for that one. That one could have gone.
I mean, could it really have, though? I mean, better late than never.
You had me sit through this twice.
I'm sorry.
Are you?
Not really.
Oh. Be sure honest.
Before we get into the Morbin time, let's jump into some DC trailers and some news and all that other good shit because, look, a lot of movies have been shuffled to hell and back. I mean, look at how many times most of these films have been moved from their original release dates.
Oh, dude. Yeah, one. Actually, no. Both of the main DC movies coming up, I swear, they've been in development for like 10 years, it feels like.
That good old development hell.
Dude, Black Adam, I was starting to think that it was a myth.
Dude, I was too. And the funny thing is that Dwayne Johnson has been lobbying to play this part for fucking years.
Yeah.
Like even more than Hercules.
I remember whenever it was whenever like BVS first came out and he went to DC, like the actual building and had talks with the executives and all of that about this movie. And that was like, God, it's almost 6 years.
Imagine being that big of a deal. Like, okay, we know The Rock is a big fucking deal, okay?
Yeah.
He's been a big fucking deal for the last 25 years. Imagine being that big of a fucking celebrity / pro wrestler / just fucking influencer, actor, entrepreneur that you just walk the fuck into DC Entertainment and you're just like, I'm playing Black Adam, fuck you. And actually get the part.
I'm playing Black Adam, and this is the direction I think your entire organization needs to go in. Because I remember that being in the post. He had said, and what direction we plan on taking the DC universe? And I'm like, my man's is just flexing his dick size right there.
For $7.
Fuck.
For $7, The Rock will make you rock hard. No, seriously, he just walks in and he's like, the hierarchy of the DC universe is about to fucking change. And I'm like, it better have, because I don't know who else would play this to this capacity.
Yeah, whenever I first read it, initially, I thought of the person, okay? Not even what he looks like. And I was like, well, he's kind of got that charm. I expected Shazam himself, but even though he looks nothing like him, personality-wise. And then, I took another look at his face, and I was like, oh, okay, all right.
Have you seen you know what picture I'm talking about, too. Have you seen the photo of him from back in the day with his little turtleneck sweater and his fanny pack?
No, I've never seen that picture before in my life.
No, I'm talking about the Photoshop one where they put the Black Adam bolt on it and shit.
Yeah,
it's so fucking great. I love it. What if that was he still looked like that and fucking played Black Adam?
I wouldn't even be mad.
I'd pay $7 to watch that. I'd buy that for $1.
Oh god.
So yeah, I'm really excited for this. You know, at one point he talked about wanting to face off with Henry Cavill's Superman. I would throw all kinds of money to see that.
I know. And Henry Cavill would be like, wait, I gotta fight him? Bro, I gotta bulk up. He's gonna get bigger than he's ever been, and it's gonna be fucking scary. Just these two mountains fucking clashing.
Have you ever noticed anytime The Rock is on a movie set, whoever his male co-star lead is gets just as jacked as he does? Look at Zac Efron in fucking Baywatch and fucking Mark Wahlberg in Pain and Gain.
I know, dude.
That motherfucker was talking about how he was like, man, Dwayne had me fucking eating chicken and rice and broccoli 6 times a fucking day and hitting the gym 4 goddamn times. And I was like, Jesus.
I know.
And it showed.
Dude, they were fucking huge.
It was so funny. Imagine Cavill coming on board, but just outdoing The Rock. He's like, I'm fucking Superman. He just shows up and he's got the barrel chest like the old Superman cartoon and the Batman cartoon from the 90s. He's like, I gotta look like this.
He out there looking like Frank Miller's Superman.
Dude, it is funny because I love Frank Miller's art in those, because I remember the first time I read The Dark Knight Returns and I saw Batman and then Superman. I was like, I can't tell if they're fat or bulked full of muscle or both.
It's kind of both, or at least particularly with Batman, because he has said that he drew inspiration from old retired football players who were just massive but are now retired.
I would just like to see that, period. But the fact that he is like, man, fuck Shazam, I want to fight Superman. I'm like, God damn, Dwayne. Because, Shazam and Black Adam are that's the hero and villain kind of thing. But I know that they're going with the anti-hero Black Adam in this one, the more recent iteration.
It's strange to me. I'll be honest with you. I would have rather, and granted, I've not seen the movie. So I don't know how this could come out. I might walk out of this saying, no, this was perfect. But as it stands, I kind of wanted almost like Joker, but with just Black Adam, where it is, no, this is a villain. You understand where he's coming from, but he's still kind of a piece of shit.
Right. But yeah, the movie is going to be out in October 21st, which is crazy. It's like a Halloween-ish release.
Interesting.
I know.
Because I saw that, but I didn't even connect it. I was like, okay, October, got it.
Bro, the Hawkman be looking cool as fuck in the trailer, though.
Dog, I'm excited for Fate.
Yeah, look, I marked out. I am pretty much excited for the fact that we're going to get Cyclone and Atom Smasher in this motherfucker. Come the fuck on, dude.
Shit's going to be fire.
Yeah, I can't wait. Check this shit out on October 21st. Give Dwayne Johnson all your $7 so that he can continue calling his production company $7 Productions.
Motherfucker, he's gotten way more than $7 out of me. Shit.
Yeah, no shit. That motherfucker's drained my whole bank account before.
I know. His Under Armour clothing lines his headphones, his energy drinks, his wrestling merch and documentaries.
Yeah, and his fucking pay-per-views that he's headlined.
Yeah, dude. Like, if you really break it down, we've both given Dwayne Johnson a lot of fucking money.
We've probably given him like $700,000 bucks.
Like, it's fucking bad.
I know, dude. Now, from one DC film to yet another DC film, but it's not in the DCEU. However, I'm not disappointed with the direction they may take with Joker Folie Deux, because they're talking about it being a musical.
Yeah, whenever I first read the report, I was talking to my boy, sup Charlie, I love you, bro. I miss you. Come back to home. We fucking hate it here.
It do be sucking here.
It really do. Get out of fucking Monroe. Come back. But no, we were talking about it, and at first we were both like, "Boy, pause. Musical? What? What the fuck?" But then, like, almost 2 minutes later, I was like, hold on. Music itself was very prominent in the first one. And, like, I knew that, but I never thought of it as musical. But I thought, okay, what if they take, like, the scene from Birds of Prey where Harley is doing Diamonds is a Girl's Best Friend and do that, like, 4 times? We think musical and we think of shit like Grease or whatever the fuck. But technically speaking, if they only did like 4 to 5 songs, that would qualify.
I could see this being along the lines of Sweeney Todd.
Ooh.
Where we get maybe this is a musical on how Joker and Harley meet, because the big rumor is that Harley Quinn will be in the film, portrayed by none other than Lady Gaga, which I am all the fuck about.
Yes.
If that does come to fruition. I don't think... Okay, so when you think about a sequel to this, it's like, where do you take it? Most people, I think you and I both agree that if they even didn't even do a sequel, that the first or the only one being a standalone film was perfect as is.
Yeah.
But I think this is exactly where you go with the Arthur Fleck Joker character, how he was already like dancing around and fucking, you know what I'm saying? Like, he had those moves already. This might be him like fully losing his shit.
Not only that, but as far as him meeting Harley, well, yeah, that makes sense. I mean, it ended with him being in the asylum. I'm thinking of like the bathroom scene in the first movie.
Great scene, by the way.
Beautiful. If they do something like that, but with Harley actually singing.
And you know she's gonna.
Dude, you don't cast Lady Gaga for a musical and not have her sing.
Right. And not think she's, you know, not gonna blow it out of the fucking water.
Now, can Joaquin sing?
Look, he fucking did Walk the Line, bro.
I was about to bring that up, but completely different style than what I'm expecting here.
Look at how Johnny Depp did in Sweeney Todd. He sang how he, you know, could with his tenor. Like, they switched up the keys. Now, granted, the musical existed prior, but like they switched up keys and whatnot for that shit. And who knows, these may all be original songs for this movie, in which case, you know, Gaga's going to write for it.
And then at that point, she'll probably test Joaquin's limitations and everything and say, I think this is what you should do.
And knowing Joaquin and how dedicated to the craft of acting that he is, he'll probably submerge himself with lessons for, because you know these fuckers like will do voice lessons for like 6 months and then come out acting like they've done it their whole lives.
That's true. They're freaks of nature. And plus, Joaquin don't do sequels. So for him to sign on to this, motherfucker, make it whatever genre you want. I don't give a shit, because I know that it's gonna be good. He doesn't just do this for the money.
No. I mean, I'm sure they're gonna pay him a fucking good amount.
Oh, well, yeah, but
yeah,
that story's got something for him.
True.
One question, though.
What's up?
So with the first one being heavily inspired by Taxi Driver and King of Comedy and things like that, where do they go with this one? What do you think it's inspired by? Or do you think it is 1000% like its own thing, uninspired? And I don't mean uninspired in a bad way, just like there's no homages. Because I did read a couple of, not negative necessarily, but just like nitpicks of the first movie saying, yeah, I do wish that it was just a tad more original because, man, I could see a lot of Taxi Driver. And I get that, but I still love the first one for what it is. So I was just wondering, damn, what is this movie?
I'm going out on a limb here. Phantom of the Opera.
I would really dig that. I dig that a lot, actually.
If I were to pull any, like if they want to pull inspiration from anything, I really feel like Phantom of the Opera would nail it right on the fucking head.
Yeah.
But at the same time, hear me out. At the same time, leave the Taxi Driver vibe within it.
This is about to be fucking wild.
That's what I would do. So moving on from the Joker. Oh my God. Okay, look. I'm just going to say this.
Mm-hmm.
Moving on from the Joker to what should have been a triumphant, and I'm saying triumphant, and anybody out there that knows the history of the Batman franchise knows that this is a fucking like pun and a half. The Batman triumphant return of Batman. And by Batman, I mean Michael fucking Keaton. Kind of soured now because, look, The Flash. I don't know if any of you guys out there have been keeping up with news headlines lately. And I have to use the term allegedly because I don't want our shit to get sued. But allegedly, you can tell that I'm saying allegedly for that reason. Allegedly, Ezra Miller has been grooming a person since they were 12. And now Ezra is currently MIA, apparently with this 18, 19, I don't know how old, like 18, 19-year-old person. The authorities cannot find them anywhere. Apparently Ezra has been abusive and like giving like drugs to this person and like all kinds of fucking crazy shit.
And while they're trying to find Ezra Miller, Ezra is just posting shit on Instagram, like toying with them. Like I have one screenshot in particular. One of them was like, "You can't find me, I'm in another universe." Like this is some fucking Joker Riddler shit. Like, he has turned into Reverse Flash here.
Yeah, they fucking have to. And here's the fucking crazy shit, okay? Like, the fact that they can't even find them at all. Like, nobody knows where the fuck Ezra is. And the fact that they just, like you said, had the audacity to just, like, go on a meme spree on fucking Instagram.
Like, I'm looking at one right now, and it's, like, messy handwriting in all caps saying, "I am shielded from negative people and their ill intent. My spirit, body, mind, soul, and success are now altered by anyone's envy. I am protected from all negative, wrong people." I think that says, dude, I can't even fucking read some of this. Like, it's like 2 milliseconds away from being like the magazine clip paint, like the individual letters.
Oh, God. I know what you're talking about, dude.
Yeah.
So, and what it all is basically the family of, I think it's Dakota Iron Eyes. They have been accusing Ezra of all this behavior. And prior to all this crap, Ezra actually got arrested twice in a month. Once on charges of disorderly conduct and harassment at a fucking karaoke bar in Hawaii. And then another time after allegedly assaulting a couple in a nearby area. Like, Ezra just
saying that he was going to kill them.
Yeah, Ezra just has an issue with like throwing shit at women.
There's that, but also like reports saying like, oh, the girl is estranged from her family and he might be trying to save her. And I'm like, okay, then say that, because these posts that you're making make you look super fucking guilty.
It's completely suspect, like the whole fucking thing is, dude. Like, it's disappointing, to be very honest, because how the fuck do you just, like, be Warner Brothers and ignore that this is happening and continue to be like, oh yeah, we're going to drop the fucking new Flash trailer in a few days. And it's like, my guys, this person is literally missing. All this shit is allegedly happening. But yeah, let's go ahead and market the fuck out of this film.
Oh yeah, like, well, that's the thing. Oh, well, we probably spent $250 million on it.
I'm just pissed off that we're, again, like, the whole Michael Keaton coming back as Batman is being completely fucking soured.
And you know they're not going to CG over.
Oh, fuck no. Fuck no.
They're not going to splice those scenes up. This movie is either going to get shelved or released as is.
It's probably going to be released as is. I can tell you right now.
The only exception to that is if Ezra and that girl are dead. That's the only exception.
I do not want to. I don't even want to think about that.
It's reality, though.
I know that, but goddamn, that's fucking deep. I really hope that both parties are found, even if like the shit is true. I hope they're found, and I hope that they are both intact, alive.
Yeah, and I hope there's a good explanation.
Right.
And they'll be found eventually, I'm sure, because motherfucker is posting shit. That's breadcrumbs.
Yeah, it's just the fact that, like, they can't even find and serve the dude papers. Like, what the fuck?
This is like a really weird situation. You know what? I cannot wait for 5 years to pass when we get some hella documentaries on this.
Oh, yeah.
This shit's about to be insane.
Oh, for sure it is. And
I hate saying that.
Oh, I do too. Oh, I do too.
But, like, there's like a sense of, oh my God, what the fuck is happening?
Right. And in no uncertain terms, this needs to be told.
Yeah.
Because the only people that know what really is happening or happened are those two.
And I don't even know if Ezra Miller knows what's happening right now, because if you look at the track record right now, this is somebody going through a mental breakdown.
Do you think it's very possible? I mean, I'm not 100% sure if they have given statements on this in interviews. Is it possible that Ezra may have some unchecked, like, shit going on?
That's where I'm getting at. I think this person is mentally ill.
And neither of us are saying that in a negative way, trust me.
No.
Like,
if that's the case, by all means, like, get help. You know?
No
like,
shit.
Like, it's not like, oh, well, we need to put him down. Like, no.
No, get the help that you need. And again, like, not ending it on a bad note or nothing like that, but goddamn, like, hopefully both parties are found. They're okay. Some shit can come to light. Hopefully Ezra can get help if need be. And yeah, I just want, people to be alive in all this, because, like, it does bother me that nobody can find them.
And it bothers me that Warner Brothers has kept their mouth shut.
Same.
Not even so much as we don't condone this. Like,
there's nothing they fucking said yet.
Yeah, like, you've done some marketing shit in your time.
Sure.
Is there any reason for them not to say something?
Oh God, they need to say anything at this point, dude.
Okay, because I'm trying to figure out, like, devil's advocate, if you want to call it that.
Sure.
Guys, is there a reason as to why you were holding out? Like, is there a legal situation where you can't because there's nothing concrete yet? Is it, well, we're just kind of hoping that everything's fine and we don't want to put our foots in our mouths? Like, something. Why are you not saying anything? In fact, why the fuck didn't you have, like, security watching this man at all times after the second incident? Like, hey, motherfucker, we've got a $200-something million movie starring you on the lines right now. Okay? It's in post. We can't just shelf this thing. That's a lot of fucking money. Keep your act together. We're going to have these people watch you. Babysit. Dude, how do you think all of the post-production people feel editing this movie?
Oh, God. I wouldn't want to be on the fucking team right now.
Yeah, like, you'd have to wave a shit ton for me to actually not say, all right, guys, I'm out. Like,
yeah, like, I got nothing else for this, dude. Like, I'm still kind of mind blown at all this shit. So let's zoom out of that pile of fucking fuckery. It's Morbin time, goddamn.
God damn it.
Look. I know that this movie has been memed to death to the fucking point that Tyrese's stupid ass thought Martin Scorsese praised the fuck out of this movie because, let's be honest, the meme game is strong, bro. The fucking meme game.
I saw that. I fucking cried.
Oh, I cried my ass off because Tyrese looking for all kind of work because, look, when the Fast and Furious franchise is over, he ain't got shit, okay?
No.
So he's looking for any kind of a check at this point. He's just like, Martin Scorsese thought my film was good. And like, bro, you weren't even in it but like fucking 10 minutes.
And even those 10 minutes were 100% expendable.
Yeah. And the movie itself, we're not going to get into a full-blown 1 hour breakdown of this film because, look, I am going to go on record right now. I really feel like this movie is an instant cult. Not a cult classic, but it is an instant cult film. It meets all of the qualifications for like a midnight movie. It really fucking does. Like, it's corny as balls. The dialogue here and there is really, how did you put it?
Like small children playing with their action figures.
Thanks. It really is. The movie has that so bad it's good charm to it. What I really had a hard time with watching this movie was the fact that I could see where the good parts of this movie could have gone.
Mm-hmm.
And then what the fuck were they thinking for the other half of it? You know what I mean?
I think that's why it frustrated me so much. Like, there are some movies that I'm like, I can give that a pass for because the bad was so bad that it made it funny and enjoyable. Here, it's more head scratching than anything.
Yeah, I just want to know what the deal was with the editing. I feel like there was more that they just left on the cutting room floor just so they could cut it down for time.
Which is super weird because, okay, there's about 10 minutes of cop shit that you don't need. Cut that out and then replace it with 10 minutes of the actual characters of the film. And you still have the same runtime. And while we're at it, would even 15 minutes hurt? Make it an even 2 hours? And I would still say that there's a lot more that you could have done. But 2 hours? Okay. That certainly fucking help.
Yeah. Jared Leto in the lead role was both perplexing and kind of charming in some spots. And I say kind of because it's just very little.
I feel like it's predominantly whenever he's just like right after being a vampire.
Yeah. It was weird because like he goes from this really serious scientist and he rejects like the Nobel Peace Prize. You know, he's walking like literally in a cloak and like his little arm canes in the very beginning in Puerto Rico, like a goddamn vampire bat, like a literal large vampire bat looking like fucking Jimmy from South Park, ready to beat somebody's ass.
Like Walter Jr. from Breaking Bad.
I'm telling you, man, he's like, where's my breakfast? Oh, it's blood. Will I have the type B for bacon? Will I have the type O for orange juice?
Oh my fuck.
Will I have the type AB for apple banana? This motherfucker looking like a fucking kid during the summer with his little Capri Sun blood pouches.
Yeah, they reused that same like visual of him like bending down and then up and all that shit. Like a fucking video game.
I was going to say the same thing. Like, you ever see a video game where they have the same animation for a cutscene and they're just like, that's good enough. Let's just fucking chop that one up and use it like 35 times.
Yeah, it was kind of weird. I don't know. Like, the movie isn't as bad as we're making it out to seem, but it's certainly not fucking good.
No. And like one of the things that I noticed, and it kept bothering me, is that Matt Smith, who plays the villain in this fucking movie, looks more like Morbius from the comics when he's turning into a vampire than Jared Leto does. I don't understand.
And I don't understand how this motherfucker is in his goddamn 50s and looks like that.
Yeah.
Fuck Jared Leto.
Looking all shredded and shit, just like he always fucking does.
Shit's unfair.
I want to tell you something really fucking hilarious. You may know about this, but everybody out there may not. When Tyrese was cast in this movie, Tyrese basically described him as a superhero with a high-tech weapons-grade arm. Every fucking scene with his arm was cut out of the movie. And the motherfucker signed a 3-picture deal when he joined the movie.
What the fuck?
Remember the line where he's like, oh yeah, your synthetic blood saved my arm.
Oh my fucking god.
Yeah. Yeah.
Of all the shit that they cut.
But you see what I'm saying? That's what's funny, because the motherfucker was only in there for like 10 minutes. He's like, oh my God, I've signed this 3-picture deal. Martin Scorsese loves my movie. I signed this big fucking contract. I've got a metal arm. Motherfucker, you got 10 minutes.
And your arm is never shown.
No shit, man. Like, goddamn.
Scorsese never seen the movie.
Scorsese was probably, fuck these motherfuckers.
Oh my fucking God. Oh, that's beautiful.
I know, right? The whole story is really jumbled. The editing is really choppy. I mean, the story was very mid.
Mm.
Like, they did that whole fucking superhero movie trope where the fucking villain has to be the exact same as the superhero, quote, superhero, because Morbius is actually a fucking anti-hero / villain. I couldn't get into the end credit sequences.
Oh, they were the absolute worst post-credit scenes I've ever seen.
So there's 2 of them. One is legit Adrian Toomes being transported to the universe that Morbius is in following the events of Spider-Man No Way Home. And then he just has this really shit dialogue. And he gets into a van. He's just like, I hope they have better food at this joint, or whatever the hell.
Yo, that's crazy. My man's had narration in one of the trailers. And he gets 2 post-credit scenes.
Yeah, because the second one just doesn't make sense to me. It just shows Michael Morbius driving in a car just to a desert piece, like land somewhere. I don't fucking know. How the fuck did this man get told where to be? Vulture shows up in full garb. I want to know how he got transported to this universe in a prison cell, but all his tech came with him.
Yeah, makes no sense.
And then this is the dialogue I'm talking about where he's like, I don't even remember how it went, but in a nutshell, he was like, I'm from another universe. I think Spider-Man has something to do with this. I was thinking that me and you and some other people should like team up and do some good. And then like Jared Leto's intriguing. And that's it. And it's sloppy. It's so sloppy.
Sloppy, rushed. I can't even say that it feels like a first draft. It feels like it was a concept and they just filmed that concept.
Riddle me this.
Mm-hmm.
Do you find the theatrical release date of this movie to be ironic, or like purposely done.
What was the release date?
April Fool's Day. This came out April 1st. It really did. It's on the poster too.
God damn it.
I rest my face. I rest my case.
Oh, God. So how many more of these are we getting?
How many Morbius of these are we getting?
Yeah.
I don't fucking know, dude. I really don't know. I'll be really surprised if they continue forward with this because they cut damn near every Spider-Man reference they could out of this movie except for Venom and Daily Bugle and Vulture. And they really fucking cut that shit small because they were like, we know this movie's gonna fucking fail. So yeah. I really got nothing else to add to this, dude. Like, my partner fucking wasted $6 of their hard-earned dollars to rent this just so we could talk about it.
Yeah, and we did talk about it.
I feel like you wasted more money going to the movie theater to see this shit, though.
I know. I was honestly hoping that it wasn't as bad as people were saying.
Like, and then seeing it a second time around, it's just like, oh, God.
Yeah.
Ugh, I'm sorry, you suffered twice as hard.
I did. Like, we talked about it before. If they filmed this kind of like the Venom sequel.
Right. Just leaning into the absurdity. Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be fine.
Well, if they make another one, they should definitely do that.
Yeah. They gotta call it It's Morbin Time, though. They
Right.
won't, but they should.
What if this is the vampire that Tommy Wiseau was supposed to turn into after The Room ended?
If that's the case, that's the greatest movie I've ever seen in my fucking life.
Exactly. I'll choose to remember it that way. Yeah, Morbius is now available to stream. I'm not saying pirate it, but pirate it. So we're going to take a break and we'll come back with a fucking doozy of a headline involving Vincent Kennedy McMahon of World Wrestling Entertainment.
Is he going into All Elite Wrestling?
He might. Vinnie Mac may be All Elite, baby. You never know. And what may very well be the biggest scandal since his steroid trial back in the 90s. So, yeah, stay tuned. You're listening to the Super Media Bros podcast on the OddPods Media Network. God damn it, please don't leave. Gentlemen.
Yes.
All men strive for gold in their life, right? Gold medals, gold watches, gold everything.
Well, I'm a little too poor for gold. We got bronze?
Dude.
Copper.
No. Be the type of man that goes the extra mile. Walk with the confidence of an eagle. Giggle in the face of danger. Be a big, hairless winning machine, and when you unzip your pants, you see platinum.
Oh, platinum? You mean like 4 times platinum?
That's right, man. And you too could go 4 times platinum with Manscaped. They want to introduce you to their best and biggest ultimate hygiene bundle yet. The Platinum Package 4.0. Yes, the Platinum Package 4.0. Join the 4 million other men worldwide who trust Manscaped by going to manscaped.com to get 20% off plus free shipping by using our code SUPER. Manscaped's brand new Platinum Package 4.0 is the biggest bundle that they have ever offered, giving you a bulk discount on their top products. It's the one-stop shop for the man that deserves it all. Even you, Devin. They designed this package to allow you to fully align your entire hygiene routine with elite products.
Can I give myself a lineup?
Absolutely. This all-elite lineup is going to change your life. Inside the Platinum Package, you're going to find the Lawnmower 4.0 trimmer, the Weed Whacker ear and nose hair trimmer, the Ultra Premium Body Wash, the Ultra Premium 2-in-1 shampoo and conditioner, the Ultimate Premium Deodorant, the Crop Preserver Anti-Chafing Ball Deodorant, the Crop Reviver Ball Spray Toner, the Anti-Chafing Boxers, and the Shed Travel Bag. That's a big package, dude.
Thanks.
In case you need to be reminded, or if this is your first time hearing about it, the Lawnmower 4.0 Body Trimmer and Weed Whacker Nose and Ear Hair Trimmer feature proprietary skin-safe technology to protect your delicate parts. Both are waterproof, so you can, shave with less mess.
Dude, that sounds nice.
Is nice. In addition to shaving, you can now completely upgrade your shower routine with the Ultra Premium Body Wash and the Ultra Premium 2-in-1 Shampoo and Conditioner. You're going to have your skin and hair feeling hydrated and smelling fresh.
But I don't have hair.
You'll have your scalp feeling hydrated and smelling fresh. Don't forget to apply their aluminum-free Ultra Premium deodorant for that cologne quality scent on the go. And also, their Crop Preserver Ball Deodorant and Crop Reviver Ball Toner can solve this problem for you. Once they touch your sack, you'll never go back. Bring your comfort and boxers to the next level. The Platinum Package 4.0 covers all bases from head to toe. The best bang for your shebang. Get 20% off plus free shipping with our code SUPER at manscaped.com. That's 20% off with free shipping at manscaped.com using our code SUPER. It's time you enjoyed the finer things in life and get yourself a Platinum Package for your Platinum Package.
Hey, I'm Pantsless Aaron.
This is Stevie.
And I'm Augie.
And we are Because Fuck You, That's Why, the podcast that's all about playing games and having fun. Our games are mostly based on British panel shows or British game shows, but we'll play just about anything that catches our attention and imagination. Our show is all about laughs, so please come by and have a great time. Why?
Because fuck you, that's why.
Hey everybody, just to let you know, Super Media Bros is also brought to you in part by Newsly. Newsly is an all-in-one audio super app for iOS and Android. It picks up web articles about the most trending topics on the web at any given moment and reads them to you in a natural human voice. For the first time ever in the history of the internet, the entire web becomes listenable, all in one place. You can browse articles from topics that you choose and just start playing them. You can follow any topic that you like, such as sports, technology, business, science, or even Hollywood celebrity stories. It'll find the latest articles and read them to you aloud, which is really awesome considering most of us are on the go now more than ever. You can also explore trending podcasts from over 80 countries around the world. Our podcast, Super Media Bros, is on there too. You can download and use Newsly for free from newsly.me, your iOS or Android. Or you can use the link in the description below and use our code SMBcast and get a 1-month free premium subscription. That's a 1-month free premium subscription with the promo code SMBcast. With everything on the go, take Newsly with you. All right, pal, we're back.
Fuck. God damn it.
This legitimately is, whenever we say breaking news, like, it is Thursday, my dudes. This news story broke yesterday, and the only reason it's a day late and $1 short on our end, like you're listening to this on a Saturday, but
that's just our schedule.
Yeah, holy fucking shit. I'm going to read the headline. We will allow you all, if you have not heard about this, to just take it in for a minute, and then we're going to move forward. This is via ESPN. The WWE board opens inquiry into CEO Vince McMahon's alleged $3 million settlement for ex-employees' silence. The Board of World Wrestling Entertainment is investigating a secret $3 million settlement that company CEO Vincent Kennedy McMahon agreed to make to a former employee over an alleged affair, according to the Wall Street Journal. Holy fucking shit.
All right, let's play some bets. Who was it?
I have no fucking idea who this was, but this fucking agreement that got signed in January was meant to prevent this person from discussing her relationship with him or making like any kind of disparaging comments. There was an email sent to the board members on March 30th that basically outed that McMahon hired this person, a 41-year-old, mind you, on a $100,000 salary and then gave her a raise to $200,000 after the fucking relationship started.
And then didn't it go up to like $3 million at one point?
This is the like basically $3 million in total.
Okay.
The report cites documents and the accounts of people familiar with the board inquiry, saying the board's investigation began in April and has uncovered other non-disclosure agreements over the years involving misconduct claims from employees against McMahon and John Laurinaitis.
Doesn't surprise me.
See, so like I'm not going to read this entire article verbatim, but literally like one of these fucking lines says that allegedly McMahon gave the woman to Laurinaitis, quote, like a toy, which is not This is not news to anybody that has ever followed this company, okay? I'm pretty sure John Laurinaitis has traded money for like the ass of the female talent in this company several times, which is fucking sick, honestly. Like,
you gotta do what you gotta do. People power.
Oh my fucking God. Look, everybody, just know that CM Punk was right the whole fucking time.
As usual.
He's just another Bret Hart. They were both always right. Now, the thing that I need to bring up, and I know, like, when I told Devin this, I texted him this, but I literally could see through the phone and into his mind and in his face the oh fuck moment when I said, okay, $3 million. I got 2 words for you. Budget cuts. Talent releases.
I would like to say that maybe Vince is smart enough to say that's legal issues out the ass, and maybe he paid out of his own pocket. But also, that would imply that he's also smart enough not to get himself into this situation to begin with.
Exactly. I have no idea who this person is. I'm not sure that I want to know who it is. Really?
No, I do. I definitely do.
I mean, it's probably going to come out eventually, but holy fuck, dude. Okay, so think about it this way. Nick Khan comes into this company 2 years ago. In 2 years, this man seems to have single-handedly taken down the entire McMahon family dynasty.
Oh, I've thought about that too.
The rumor has been for like the last few years that Vince was going to sell the company. I absolutely 100% believe that Nick Khan's endgame here is to sell this fucking company. Because if the board of directors like investigates this enough and finds enough like evidence and all this bullshit and McMahon gets outed, that ain't his company anymore.
Yeah.
Coincidentally, like, I mean, granted Hunter had like the heart issues. They basically demoted his ass for like 2 years in a fucking row, and they took NXT from him and all this other shit. And now he's just kind of like not really doing shit. He's just kind of home being a dad, and he's got, you know, a fucking pacemaker in the old ticker. All the McMahons, except for Vince, are just real, including Hunter, they're just not even around the company anymore. I don't think that is a coincidence.
And then we have the final McMahon that nobody's talking about.
Linda.
Yep. So there's a little rumor that they're no longer together. And I thought back immediately. Did you happen to listen to the Pat McAfee interview that Vince did?
Yes.
You remember at one point Vince was telling one random fucking story. I don't remember which one. But he had said, my wife at the time, he slipped. What do you mean, wife at the time?
Yeah.
Nobody caught that. And they had no reason to. I didn't catch it either, but come to think of it, he kind of made that shit public. They probably don't even live in the same fucking state for all we know.
No, dude. And they've got so much money between them.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you this right now. They may not be together. I bet you anything that neither of them are going to legally divorce because the money is so high between the two of them. They would be fucking losing their asses on stocks, assets, you name it.
Yeah.
Because all 4 of the McMahon's names, and even Hunter now, have been weaved way into the fucking deep history of this company.
Now, you know, Hunter is like, oh, fuck, what did I get myself into?
Dude, I'm telling you, look, as much as I think Hunter is a really great fucking wrestler, like, there's some shit he's done as a person that I'm just kind of like, oh, fuck. But at the same time, imagine a world where Vince gets ousted. Nick Khan is like, hey, Hunter, hey, Paul Heyman, can y'all make this motherfucker, like, roll? Can you imagine the fucking booking if those two were in charge? Because I'll be honest, OG NXT, that was the best fucking shit they had going for them.
Oh, yeah, it was, man.
The product recently has been so hit or miss, but I really feel like if Hunter and Paul were able to be mostly in charge, I really feel like they could turn the company like around.
They could. I'm not holding my breath.
I'm not either, dude. I'm not surprised at any of this, really. Because, I mean, if you look at the fucking stories that this man has done over the last 3 decades, are we really surprised this is real life?
It's not. Dude, no. I told one of my friends this. I was like, dude, all those storylines from the Attitude Era, that was real life.
Absolutely. I mean, even like the big one at WrestleMania 17 with Shane and Vince wrestling, and he had been having the affair with Trish Stratus and the whole fucking shit. Dude, bro, we didn't even know it in 2001, but in 2001, we was living in 2022, baby.
Dude, nobody should be surprised about this, and nobody should be disappointed. Absolutely.
I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed.
Jeff Hardy.
Oof. Yeah. That's god damn. That's a whole other fucking can of worms there.
I'm terrified. As a fan of him, like I'm scared.
Yeah. I mean, we can move on from Vince if you want to move over to Jeff Hardy.
We're already talking wrestling.
That's what I'm saying. It's an unplanned kind of thing. But I mean, y'all, this is the reality that we're living in. This is not like, I mean, this all goes back to the Ezra Miller bit. Like, I watch these movies and these programs on television, like wrestling and all this other shit. But bro, these are people behind those fucking faces. Like, for real. Like, McMahon is probably legitimately having the biggest scandal since his steroid investigation trial in 93, 94. Jeff Hardy has committed a 3rd DUI, and it's now a felony charge because it's like 3 times in a certain amount of time.
Driving with a suspended license.
Yeah, and I think the car even had like it was like not registered. There was something on with the car.
Yeah, he's supposed to have like I'm blanking on the term, but it's like a built-in breathalyzer.
Oh, yeah. And holy fuck, dude. Like,
I'm so sad.
I hate to be this way, but like, I feel like I'm not surprised.
I'm not, but I also am, because I drank the Kool-Aid.
Yeah, we all did, bro. So Jeff and Matt were supposed to be in the Triple Threat Tag Championship ladder match on Dynamite yesterday. Well, as of this recording, it was Wednesday, but
I'm convinced after the fallout, convinced they were supposed to win.
Same. Spoiler alert, the Young Bucks have won the AEW Tag Championships for a second time, more than likely due to that happening, because even Tony Khan released a statement where they actually got in touch with Jeff before they even made this statement, basically saying that Jeff can only return to AEW if he does like a rehab program and sticks with it. Like, he has to complete all this shit before they let him come back. I don't know if we'll see him back. This man took his ball and left WWE under the same kind of thing. Like, they offered him rehab and he was like, nope.
And he was talking about getting a brain scan, like with the police and everything. So I'm like, on top of that, motherfucker, nobody goes and gets a brain scan for fun. You know, what do you have going on? Like, do you have CTE? Do you have like, what the fuck? Hemorrhage?
I'm pretty positive it was from when he got knocked stupid in that fucking match on the pay-per-view.
Probably. And also just like, I don't know. I'm just looking at it. I'm like, damn. And you even said on the Stone Cold podcast, this is your last chance. This was going to be your last run in a major company with the titles, with your brother, and you blew it again. And I'm just kind of like looking at it. It's like, all right, we've got a man who's in immense pain, who's about to retire. By the time he's done, dude, if he goes to prison for this, because it's a felony, it's up to the court. If he goes to jail or prison, by the time he comes out, there's no wrestling. He's done. So it's like, damn, I botched my last chance. I'm not even going to retire on my note. Probably butchered my brother's chances. I am probably going to get fired by the time I get out. On top of that, I also have a crippling alcohol addiction, possible drug problem, possible brain damage. I hate to say this. I think Jeff should be on watch because I don't feel confident that he's going to live to see his golden years. And I feel like it'll be intentional.
Another tragedy.
Yeah. Like, am I out of line by having that weird, eerie feeling?
No, you're not, because I can definitely tell by the stuff that I've seen on Twitter. A lot of people are worried about Jeff, myself included.
I haven't watched any of the footage itself.
It's hard to watch.
That's why one of my closest friends, he's like the biggest Jeff Hardy mark. What's up, Logan? He was like, dude, it was depressing to watch. I was like, I don't want to watch it. Like, you can tell me what happened, but I don't need to see it. I've already seen it enough in TNA with the Sting match.
You know, it's fucked up to think back to that. And at the time I was like, this is peak.
Mm-hmm.
I for sure back then thought that was peak and that was maybe his rock bottom point. This man's got kids.
Yeah.
He's got a lot of kids. He's got a lot of nephews. From anybody I've ever heard that has met Jeff has said that he is one of the nicest dudes. Full stop. One of the nicest fucking dudes. And that's generally how it goes, man. Like, you know, there's probably some major shit going on, you know, in his head or anything really. And, you know, he smiles through it, probably wears a good mask. And I would like to think that maybe a lot of the alcohol and drug use, and I mean like painkillers, is from just the fucking years of wear and tear on his body.
Mm.
And that's how he numbs it, which is, it sucks, but I think that that's a big catalyst for it. I just hope the dude gets help and actually follows through with it and can stay on that, because I feel like if not, he's going to kill somebody or himself by choosing to get behind the wheel of a fucking vehicle.
Yeah.
Which is the biggest, God damn it, Jeff, thing I can say is, yes, addiction is very much like a fucking disease. But choosing to get behind the wheel of a car is always a choice. And that's where I'm just like, fuck, dude. You're gonna fucking kill somebody and or yourself.
Whenever he left WWE, you remember whenever he did the interview that was like small time YouTube channel, and he was like, yeah, fuck WWE, you know, I got my family, my kids, blah, blah, blah. That's all I need. What about the families you could have fucking ended by driving drunk? Yeah,
for sure, man. And like, again, I just hope he gets the help he fucking needs, man. He really does need it. And this is kind of a fucking crazy, like, we don't ever go this dark.
We don't, but and it was kind of, the Jeff one was impromptu, but I felt like we need to discuss it.
Sure. I mean, it's a serious topic, and I think
it's important to actually break down.
Yeah, it really is. And honestly, you know, I can say, I think I can speak for the both of us whenever I say this, is like, there is help out there. No matter if you're dealing with any kind of mental illness or any kind of addiction issues, like, there are people out there that can help you. There are numbers you can call. There are people that you can reach out to. I mean, fuck, just reach out to, you know, friends, anything, like anybody you feel comfortable with. Just, you know, you can ask for help. You know, people are there.
And also, I feel like there's like a misconception that if you call one of these random hotlines, you're going to be put in a padded room or some bullshit. No, they're there for a reason.
Yeah, trust us. But I have, in other news.
Whew.
I know, right? Let's So I've got something for you and everybody else out there listening. Let's end this on kind of a fucking like hilarious note, because
what we gonna talk. What the fuck?
In other news,
what the fuck?
So everybody out there, I don't know if you have heard about this story, but this, I swear on everything, this is an actual headline. This is an actual thing that fucking happened in India. I'm going to read the headline because I know Devin is going to fucking kill over dead in a minute. Elephant kills woman returns to funeral to trample her corpse.
That's Black Air Force energy right there. God damn. On-site beef. What the fuck?
A 70-year-old woman from India was killed by an elephant as she walked to collect water. The typically docile animal stunned her family when it returned during the dead woman's funeral to trample her corpse.
Now, how these motherfuckers know it's the same one?
Well, typically over there, if you have like an elephant, dude, you take care of them. They're like, I've seen funerals over there where the elephant will actually like pay respect to the fucking dead owner.
Okay.
Like, elephants are fucking smart, dude. It's insane. But dude, how fucked up do you have to be where this motherfucker kills your ass and then comes back for your body?
Bruh. You did something.
That's what I'm fucking saying, dude. Like look, this is on popcrush.com if anybody wants to read this. There's just Google it. There are several news articles. It says the tusked animal approached her as she collected water, hit her, knocked her down, and trampled her. Murmu, that's the lady's name, Murmu sustained serious injuries and was rushed to a hospital where she later died. Later that evening, as family and friends gathered to perform a ritualistic burial ceremony, the elephant suddenly returned. The animal then trampled the corpse before throwing her body aside and fleeing into the night. This fucking thing picked her up with its trunk and yeeted her. Just fucking way the fuck somewhere and just gone. I am the night.
Bruh, that's fucking amazing.
Give this elephant the world heavyweight title.
You've earned it, pal.
You've earned it, pal. I fucking love it. The family was able to perform a funeral service several hours later, but eyewitnesses were horrified. Look, I shouldn't be laughing at this, but I'm fucking laughing at this shit, dude. Like, what the fuck? Like, you just don't hear this shit, like, ever. Like, some fucking elephant kills your ass and then comes back to just fucking throw your body. What'd this woman do to this elephant?
That elephant knows some shit.
It's seen some shit, dude.
Bruh, what the fuck? If only we could read his mind.
I kind of wish that I could.
Just to ask him, dude, what's the story here? What you got going on?
What you did? You know there's a meme with Oprah sitting with this elephant. Google it, like right now. Fucking go Google elephant Oprah. Like there's a picture and I think the headline is just like, she's like, and why did you come back to the funeral? Or some shit is like, and why did you show up at the funeral?
Oh my fucking God. So you showed up to her funeral, why?
Yeah, exactly. I love this quote from the article. It's just possible that if the elephant was in proximity still at the time of the funeral, and that's not clear, that it will have recognized the remains, and it may have seen or smelled that, and it may have associated that woman with some catastrophe to it or its herd. Bruh.
Maybe.
But that's still, like, what the fuck did that woman do to this fucking elephant?
God.
I got nothing, Chief. Like that. I got nothing else. Like, how do you end this fucking episode but with a goddamn elephant just throwing a dead body? That is the most metal as fuck thing I have ever read in my entire goddamn life on the internet, dude.
Put that elephant on an album cover.
What would you call it?
I don't know.
From Tusk Till Dawn.
Perfect. Photoshop it. Put it on Instagram. You work your magic.
I got you, fam. Yeah, if you want to check that article out, just Google elephant funeral India. Visit supermediabrospodcast.com for past, present, and future episodes. Visit oddpodsmedia.com to check out all the other shows on the OddPods Media Network. Buy some merchandise. Subscribe to us on YouTube. Follow us on social media. Did I mention buy some merchandise? Because you fucking should.
Buy it.
Get a t-shirt. Get a tank top.
Dude, it's good not get a tank top.
Get a fucking beer koozie. We have fucking beer koozies on.
Yeah, man.
Keep your drink fucking cold. Put us on it. Leave us a rating and review on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Podchaser, or GoodPods. Hell, leave us a voicemail on our website. You know you can do that, right? Come leave us some feedback. We might even play it on the air. I say we hop on this giant elephant and ride off into the sunset.
I bet.
It's fucking staring at us, dude.
Oh, I just sharted.
That ain't good.
Yeah. I hope it makes it on the air.
I think it did.
Oh, yeah.
Oof.
Oh, God, I'm sitting in it.
Did the elephant make you shit yourself a little?
I gotta call it an audible.
It's all good, yeah. And speaking of Audible, you should probably go fucking use our audibletrial.com/supermediabros.
Motherfucker, I'm talking about I shit my fucking pants.
Oh. Well, on that note, we should get the fuck out of here.
Uh-huh.
Thanks for hanging out with us for episode 229. It's Morbin time. Until next time, I'm Richie. The door's locked, I think.
God damn fuck. I'm Devin.
Shades on.
We're all